Immortals feels like the illegitimate offspring of 300 and Clash of the Titans, but although it improves on the latter, it falls short of the former. A poor plot is overpowered by spectacular graphics, as is characteristic of Tarsem Singh's The Cell films. Immortals draws inspiration from Greek mythology, yet similarities to the traditional stories are transitory. Charles and Vlas Parlapinides created their own tale, free of myths about the real Theseus or the real Olympians. The main idea of Immortals is that the Titans were imprisoned deep beneath Mount Tartarus after a violent conflict in which the gods, headed by Zeus, won. King Hyperion, Mickey Rourke, has lost trust in the gods' kindness. They let his wife and kid die, and want to reignite the fight. To do so, he must get the Epirus bow, which has been lost to mankind and Immortals for a long time. He pursues the virgin oracle Phaedra, Frida Pinto, believing she may see the location of the oracle. However, before she is put into his hands, Phaedra gets the protection of Theseus, Henry Cavill, a warrior seeking vengeance on Hyperion for the death of his mother. Theseus and Phaedra, accompanied by the renegade Stavros, Stephen Dorff, seek the bow in order to prevent Hyperion from gaining it and releasing the Titans. Meanwhile, Zeus, Luke Evans, and his other Olympians can only watch, as they are forbidden by a god's prime directive from intervening directly in men's lives. Visually, Immortals clearly resembles 300, with its beautiful visuals of devastation, often in slow motion, intricate locations, and over-the-top examples of machismo, and one cannot see the synergy being anything other than purposeful. Tarsem, who often goes by that single pseudonym, has a more fascinating sense of style than Zack Snyder, albeit he employs shadow and darkness, but he never gets the burst of passionate, violent grandeur on the same visceral level. Immortals aspires for but never quite delivers the exhilaration produced by 300. A stirring speech made by Theseus before a big battle is reminiscent of previous orations delivered by Henry V and William Wallace, but with the scenery-chewing enthusiasm of Gerald Butler's King Leonidas. Tarsem does not want spectators to focus on the tale, which is a thin justification for the orgy of bloodshed, the extravaganza of epic conflicts, and the destruction of the gods and titans. The Olympians appear all too human, with Zeus occasionally masquerading as John Hurt, while the Titans appear disturbingly like Mordor escapees from Peter Jackson's Mordor. Immortals is designed to be enjoyed on a simple level that does not need a lot of thought. To that end, the hero is well-muscled and manly. After seeing this, one has less difficulty associating Henry Cavill with Superman. The leading lady is stunning. Frida Pinto has a face the camera loves. Her other body parts, when exposed, belong to a body double, and the villain is abhorrent. Mickey Rourke is deliciously evil. Trevor Morris' relentless, pulsing soundtrack fits the film's image wonderfully. Immortals never stop radiating power. Immortals rises beyond the level of a Clash of the Titans knockoff thanks to the same hyper-stylized, comic book come-to-life style that made 300 such an energizing experience for spectators. The 3D is better than we've seen before, maybe due to the high quotient of special effects, which allows it to be more readily applied. The film is as loyal to Greek mythology as Thor is to Norse mythology, but it doesn't matter in the end. Tarsem's purpose is to provide viewers with an experience that is distinct from the standard, and he succeeds. The wow effect is strong, and it delivers a lovely little rush of spectacle-tinged adrenaline during a time of year when film is usually more calm.